Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me for the month of June, the solstice and the full moon. How powerful is that? Every month there just seems to be a constant lineup of planets or moons or portals or whatever is going on. We are being constantly bombarded this year, last year and the year before, and it will keep going relentlessly as Mother Earth is morphing into a different phase altogether. And it's never ever happened on planet Earth like this before, where she is ascending into a higher frequency. Normally our bodies can't handle it, and so we end up passing on and then coming back and learning more lessons and clearing up karma and stuff like that. However, this time, for the first time in history on planet Earth, we are able to stay alive through the process. To stay alive, though, means lots of curveballs, lots of bumps, lots of challenges, because our body is morphing as well. So if you look at planet Earth, she is erupting, flooding, overheating, all of the above, and all the emotional things like that, which means we are as well. So our aches and pains, feeling dizzy, feeling disorientated, insomnia, or just sleeping constantly. It is all part of the great shift. And what this video is here, and what I am here to remind you of today, is to just understand the changes going on out there are inevitable, and there's nothing at all that you can do about it. So why not go with it? Why not bring in that calmness and just be in that allowance? The more that we hold on to control, trying to control every aspect of our life, the more the resistance will happen and things become a lot harder. So this analogy, I did hear it from, I can't remember her name. I'm really sorry, I can't give you the credit, but it's not my credit. I'll get better at that one. So just imagine that life is a river. It is a flowing river. It goes in ebbs and waves, and it has its peaks and troughs. And you are in a canoe, canoeing down the river. Well, not at your own pace, at life's pace, really. So the analogy is about, imagine that there was a great wave that tipped you out of your canoe. And this could be your life, like you may have had just a huge challenge, whether it's a breakup or a job change, or notice to get out of your house, or a health issue, or an array of things, financial woes, whatever it is. The more we hold on, remember, the more resistance that comes within us. So you're hanging on for dear life from this canoe, trying to get yourself back into the same old boat, trying that fight or flight, panicking in fear, not knowing what's around that big corner. It could be a waterfall, or like a cliff face just around the corner, and you are panicking, trying to control it, trying to figure it out, trying to get yourself back on track, when really, as we know, if we are in a situation like that, in a river or out in the ocean, the best thing to do is just to let go and go into your own calm space. When we do this, we let go of control, we let go of the resistance within us, and we open ourselves to trust the process. And you can float along the top and know that this river will guide you to safety. So that what that means is, when we find this innate trust in us and realize that actually we don't have control over anything going on in our outside world, however, we can have the control over our own feelings and emotions within that moment, and we can bring in that peace and that calmness and go within and allow the universe, heaven, God, whoever you believe in, to steer us, because once we understand there is a much bigger plan at play here, that we only know this much of the plan, yet we're trying to control all aspects in our life, then of course we're going to come up against huge challenges, and the ease and grace cannot find its way into your life flow. So the meditation that is attached to Capricorn Full Moon, it is just to help you see the certain relationships in your life, certain people that you hold in your inner circle, or certain people that you actually realize need to be held out and that boundaries need to be put in place. It is a beautiful meditation, a guided meditation to help you just unravel and unpick what it is in your life that does keep coming up for challenges, or does bring up emotion time and time again that has not been dealt with yet. And like my blog says, if you're looking in the outside world, if you're looking at other people that have judgment or disclosure going on, or control, or like all those low frequency vibrations going on out there, the pain and the suffering, and you're looking out there, putting in your 2 cents worth or not, or just observing, what it's showing you is life is a mirror. Everything going on out here is reflecting what's going on in you. So it is time not to pass the buck, but to take that responsibility and to turn inwards and go, okay, that situation has distracted me. It has risen some emotion up in me. What's going on in my world? What can I do within my scope to help heal or accept or forgive or just acknowledge that situation going on within you? Because at the end of the day, when we work on ourselves, trust me, I have been working on myself for a long time, and I am proud to say that now I feel like I'm in a position, yes, my challenges don't stop at all. I will not, and I do not want my ego to come in and say, I'm all over this, because as soon as you say that, you probably get thrown another curveball. However, I can say that I have experience in how and what it is to do to heal my own wounds. And by this, then my life becomes more enriched because I am in the flow. And that's when the magic starts. That's when the synchronicities happen. That's when life becomes more about integrity and values and boundaries and your own truths. And that's when you start attracting the magic into your life, when you let go of the control and know that there is a bigger picture that is actually steering you on course, and you are in the right place right now, in the perfect place and the perfect time for whatever you need to learn, grow, or receive. So yeah, that's really the very strong message, because as you can see, as the world does look like, and it actually is, crumbling around us in all sorts of aspects, and politics and finances and religion and crime and education, you name it, everything is going on. It is also there to distract you away from your own healing process. Oh, look what's happening over there. I'll just go down this rabbit hole, or I'll just put my attention out there, because that means I don't have to look at my own stuff. But trust me, the longer you put off your stuff, the more you're going to get kicked up the butt, or the resistance is going to happen, or the challenges will get harder and harder until you're at that point where you may feel like you want to blow, or you may feel like your body starts to break down. Remember, we are energetic beings. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. So embrace it, empower it. Bring in your love from your heart. We are moving from this solar plexus way of living, this unconsciousness, this fear and this doubt. And we are stepping into our hearts, and we're turning those lower frequency feelings in our solar plexus into also what's in here is our deep intuition, our deep knowing. Like when you know in your gut something is off and you choose to follow that, you will be rewarded. So we're stepping into making our decisions from here in our heart and letting go more and more of this head stuff, because we have been controlled. We are in an old matrix where it does want to hold you down, and your ego does not want to let go of that control. But we have this. You've got this. All we need to do is one baby step at a time. Learn to trust. Learn to look at your challenges. Learn that you are the only one that has responsibility for your outcomes. And when you do this, then you become free. Then the peace can come in. So many people say, all I want is peace, love, and joy. How do we get there? By doing the work. It does not come easy or naturally, but you will be so rewarded when you step into your own responsibilities, your own illness and sicknesses and dis-ease, and bring yourself into the light, into wholeness. Thank you for listening to me today, and please go and check out the meditation. I've got my cacao tomorrow on the full moon, which is sold out, and I put a shout out to Kate. Thank you, my beautiful Kate at work, who has helped me fill those spaces. And there's another 2 coming up on the 8 Lionsgate, one during the day, one during the evening. How beautiful is that going to be? My weekly meditations are morphing and transforming, like we all are, into something new. So watch the space. They are on hold at the moment as I revamp and shift and change, like that river, like that flow. I want to be here to be of service to as many as I can, or even just one person out there. So the process I'm following without resistance. I still do my beautiful healings in the studio, and my absent healings or distant healings are really taking off. So I find doing a distant healing is actually way more effective in a sense than having the body in front of me, because without the body there is less resistance, and I can just get in there with my team to help you on whatever level you need. They go for an hour. It's the same price as if you were in person. I just did one in Western Australia yesterday, and I've got another one coming up in New Zealand. So it doesn't matter where you are, we can work out the time distance. And so yes, thank you so much for watching, and I am here for you, and I'm here to help form a community, whatever that looks like for all of us, but to spread the love, to connect people's hearts. And that's why cacao has really stirred my heart, and why I'm so passionate, so I can spread the love, because that's what it's about. Overcoming the obstacles and the fears, and stepping into our heart and leading the new earth, the new world, all the old earth that's coming back online, into a whole new frequency. Much love, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am so grateful.